today we'll be reviewing the Apple ecosystem for tech entrepreneurs. So whether or not you should get into it as an entrepreneur, will it make your day easier, more efficient? What do I think of all the devices? I've been using the Apple ecosystem myself for 5 years now, professionally for programming, video editing, business, running my company. So we'll be discussing what I think about the ecosystem, how it's helped make the everyday things on the computer a bit more efficient, and whether or not you should get into it, because obviously it is a significant investment in terms of money, because obviously all the devices cost a lot more than the Android counterparts. So yeah, let's get into it. So my background has always been Windows and Android. So I got my my first iPhone, the 12 Pro Max, that's filming this video 5 years ago when it first came out. I got it because of the camera. The iPhones have always had renowned camera quality, so I wanted to take good photos. I always liked filming, taking photos for Instagram and vlogging and whatnot. So I got the first iPhone because of the camera. And soon after, I actually bought the AirPods because they link directly to the iPhone. They're built by Apple. They are just insanely connected to the whole ecosystem. So it was a very natural, choice of headphones. I wanted to get something convenient. These fit into your pocket so well. They're not bulky. So this was a really good, I didn't really even think about it when I bought them. I just got them because of basically the iPhone. What I can say about these is they're really good. They have some noise cancelling, but after you've tried the Maxes, they don't really stand a chance. But as standalone earbuds, I think these are probably the best ones. I've tried a couple ones. I've tried the Beats. I've tried some cheaper ones. I've tried JBLs. What else? I've tried Sony's, but I think the Apple ones take the win. Just because of the connectivity and integration, but also the sound quality is really good. It has some noise cancelling out of the other ones I've tried. I think they're the best ones, I can say. I haven't tried the new AirPods Pros. These are the first ones, so they are most likely even better. But I think they're really good for meetings. The sound quality, as you can hear from the video, is pretty good. So the room is slightly echoey, but if you're in a good space, these provide good sound quality, and also the integration is really nice. I mean, just you put them on, they connect automatically, and it feels like magic, which is probably one of the most of the things you're gonna hear about the devices is that I'm gonna say they feel like magic because of Apple's integrations, and not wrong, they are pretty magical. So yeah, so the second item I got in terms of Apple device was actually the iPad and the Apple Pencil. I actually won this iPad mini from Junction, Finland's biggest hackathon. We competed there, and we managed to get the first place in one challenge. So this was the prize for the challenge. So I didn't buy it or anything, so I was really lucky to get this. It's been really helpful doing uni work. So as a young tech entrepreneur, you still gotta go to school, don't drop out. So I've basically done all my notes, all my schoolwork on this. You can also use this as an extended screen, which is quite nice. But however, I must say the iPad mini, it's a bit too small. If I were to buy an iPad again, I would not get the mini. It is just a bit too small, as you can see. It's the size of my hand, really. And extending your screen, I usually have just the regular screen. It's a bit small for this, but I guess I've been on an airplane a couple of times. I've been able to use this, but I don't think it's big enough to be a standalone screen. The larger iPad might, but this won't cut it. The Apple Pencil, it's good. I don't know what else to say about this. It costs like 100 euros, so it is on the expensive side for a pencil, but it's good for taking notes. If you like writing down stuff, I'd say it's probably the best tablet writing experience out there. But I don't know, in meetings, etc., I usually have the laptop. It's a bit small. It's very convenient. It was free for me, and I think I do get a lot of use out of it. But I would appreciate just a little bit more screen real estate. So the normal sized iPad or even the Pro, which is way bigger, would be quite nice. But I'd say overall it's a really good product. It works really well. It connects to all the Apple devices, the Apple iCloud, and the pencil obviously attaches to the side. It's really good. Yeah, so next up are the Airpods Pro Maxes. These I've had these for a year now. They are, I would say, the best headphones I've ever worn. They're really comfortable. They don't weigh much. The design is really nice. They look professional. You look good in meetings with them. And getting into the sound quality, the noise cancelling, and the microphone, they're really good. I mean, for example, I've been on the plane, in the metro, in the libraries, around the world with these, and they're really good. The noise cancellation, it takes most of the sound from the outside world out. For example, I've been on planes with crying babies, put these on, can't hear the baby, you can sleep properly. On the bus, same thing. In the metro, most of the clunking and the metro noises get dumbed down, and also the microphone is really good. For example, I've been in the metro, I've had a couple calls there come in, and the person on the other side hasn't recognized that I've been on the metro because the background sounds get filtered out quite efficiently. So overall, these are just tremendous headphones, and if you can afford them, I'd highly recommend getting these. They are just really good. They charge for maybe 30 minutes and they're almost full. These last for like over 20 hours. They're just tremendous. And if you can afford these, definitely something I'd get. Along with the AirPods, these are a bit lighter, maybe better for exercising. And since they don't get dirty, like this top fabric here and the ear cups, which are removable, but the fabric here at the top is not, which is a bit unfortunate, because you have to figure out a way to clean that without getting dirty from like sweat or something else if you exercise with them. But yeah, I think these definitely, if you can, buy them. Yeah, next up is the Apple Watch. This is the Apple Watch Series 7. I got it for tracking sports performance. So lately I've been getting into running and I've been tracking my running and heart rate with this. And I'd say it's definitely made tracking sports easier and running easier, because when you run with this, it shows you the zones, so you know how much your heart rate is. So if you're running long distances, you'll not burn out. You won't go into like zone 4 or 5 for too long. And as a watch as well, it's pretty stylish. You can customize the band and make it more personalized. You can switch up the dials and everything, so you can make it look also how you want to look. Really convenient. You also get the notifications into the watch, and it syncs with your, obviously, the iCloud and everything else in the ecosystem. The cool functionalities with this is that it actually syncs with your phone, so if you're filming, you can see the screen from here. So it's a really good tool for if you're in the Apple ecosystem. And one thing is the battery life. I pretty much have to charge this daily, otherwise it won't last and it will just die out. So if you get it, it is another device you have to charge, but I'd say other than that, it's really good at what it does. And if you're getting a sports watch or a tracker and you're in the Apple ecosystem or you have an Apple iPhone, I think you should get the Apple Watch. It just integrates better and fits in the ecosystem. Feels nice, good product, great quality. But yeah, I think some of the newer ones have better battery life. But yeah, you can get like these used ones on the internet for a lot cheaper. And from what I saw and looked at when I bought this, they don't have that much like difference in like measuring capabilities. For example, at least from the 7 until the new, more rugged one, and they don't have that much difference. There are some differences, obviously, but it's not that much, and that's why I got the Series 7 used. I thought about getting the SIM card version, so you'd have mobile data, so you can use this without the phone. But I thought it's not going to be worth it, because if I'm on a run, that's the only time of the day when I'm not using my phone or thinking about work. And do I really want to take the call or the notification then? Probably not. So I opted in for the non-SIM card version, so it only works if my phone is in the vicinity. If it's disconnected, it won't have any connection, but you can still, for example, use the Apple Pay, so you can pay with this, which is quite convenient. So, for example, I've been at the gym without my phone, and I've gone to the store with my phone, without the internet connection. I've paid with this, and it's worked. So that's at least one convenient thing as well with the Apple Watch, is that you can pay. You can pay for stuff even without your phone, which is quite nice. I've been using the Mac for web development, video editing, photo editing, sending emails, having meetings, having calls. The webcam is really good quality, the microphone is good quality, the speaker is really good quality. Like, the speaker on this thing is crazy. It sounds like better than a lot of the speakers out there. Obviously, it's not that loud. You can, host a party with it, but it is a really good quality speaker, especially if you're watching movies, etc. As a work machine, this thing is really good. I don't think I've had it struggle before with like video editing or mobile development or web development before. It really offers a lot of performance. I have 16 gigs of RAM, half terabyte of memory. I think if I could go back in time, I'd get the terabyte version. I've run out of space almost with this thing because I have so much footage and software projects on here that it's starting to fill up a little bit. But I think as a work machine, this thing is really a powerhouse for entrepreneurs. It really, when you get this and the iPhone and one of the headphones, it really just ties everything together, in my opinion, because you can write Apple Notes with this as your to-do lists. You can call from this, so you have your contacts on here. You can sync your photos into this with iCloud. It's a really powerful device with the M2 chip. I've had 30 Chrome tabs, 2 development servers running, Premiere Pro running in the background, and it won't struggle. It's just really, really powerful. I've rarely had it lag even slightly, and that's also without talking about the booting. It just boots up immediately. You don't have to worry about updates. I've had a Windows PC on most of my life before this, and Windows is just it's so slow to boot up. It always has those updates. It's not as integrated. But this, when I first got this, I was so blown away by the whole package, because it opens immediately. Everything's booted up already. Virtually no delay. It connects to your Apple hotspot pretty much automatically. The speaker is tremendous. You can have as many tabs and programs open as you want. Coming over from Windows, I think learning the Apple keyboard and layout is a big struggle. But other than that, I don't know. It's just really good. So I think in relationship to entrepreneurship, I think this thing is definitely the number one out of all of these things. So this and the iPhone, get those and your productivity will shoot up rapidly, because it's so fast. You don't have to think about anything. And also AirDrop. If you have AirDrop on your phone, and you have AirDrop on this, sharing files is so easy. When I was in Windows, I used to have to send my photos and my videos to Google Drive, and then I have to download them on the Windows PC, and it used to take so long. You'd have to zip them and everything. But with this, it's no matter how big the recording file is, you just select them from your photo library, AirDrop them, they get picked up by the Mac, 30 seconds, done and dusted, no latency, full files, full quality, no compression, no third-party services, just instantaneous. And also, if you pay for iCloud, they go into iCloud and they get downloaded to all your devices automatically as well. So it's just if you're doing video editing, programming, social media, graphics design, whatever, all this stuff, it's just a killer machine to have. I don't think I could ever go back to a Windows machine, to be honest. I think I'm locked into this ecosystem for the rest of my life. I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but the iMac is definitely something you want to invest into. It is quite expensive. For example, this one, I think it was over 2,000 euros. But if you have a company, even a little bit of revenue, I think you should invest into this. It just makes life and making stuff so much easier. You don't have to think about the updates or the slowness or anything like that. I think we've covered all the devices now. So if you're like me, you're most likely a student, entrepreneur at the same time, building a company. I think all the devices are good for you because you want to have the Mac for the best in class productivity and performance on your PC. You want to have the iPhone to integrate with that. You want to have the iPad to do your uni work and take your notes, maybe some screen sharing every now and then. You want to have the AirPods, the Airpods Pro Max maybe for good noise cancelling when you're studying or doing, concentrating on work somewhere where it's loud. Apple Watch for tracking your sports and everything. Really terrific watch for doing that. Yeah, so that was my review of the Apple ecosystem. So I hope this helped you sort of think about your own situation, if you need any of these devices or if they're worth it or not. I hope this was a good insight into what the ecosystem does and what it is. And yeah, let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to review any of these items in more depth. For example, like the Mac, what productivity things you should take into account with that, like apps, etc. The iPhone, same thing. And yeah, let me know in the comments how this video was. I'm open to feedback. It's some of my first videos, so please do let me know what I can improve. And yeah, thank you very much for watching and thank you for your time. See you in the next video.